Hi, brothers and sisters in Christ. Before I talk to you about my testimony of an answered prayer, I want to first encourage you to go to the comment section of any of my videos because in the comment section I put a long list with evidence for Christianity. So if you're a Christian, please read the evidence and spread it through social media or print it out and give it to people. And if you're not a Christian, please read the evidence I present, examine it, and decide for yourself if you're convinced by this or if you're not convinced. I want you guys to make a decision. And also, I have a message in the description box of all my videos about the end times, fulfilled Bible prophecy, things like that. So I want you to guys check that out also. And I have in the description box of the video you're watching right now, I'll post a link to the visions I've had of God, so you can check those out too. It's in my, or you can just go to my channel and look for those. Now, getting on to my testimony of an answered prayer, and this is not the only testimony I have of an answered prayer. If I were to make a video about every single prayer that God has answered for me, I mean, it would just take so much time that I guess I just don't have the time to make a video about every single prayer that God has answered. But I feel like God has put it on my spirit to make a specific video about this. So so here it goes. I'll just start talking about it. So before I do though, I have to um, I have to talk about a brother in Christ named the Raymond 86. That's the name of his channel. His name is Ray. So um I have a cousin that I really wanted him to watch one of Raymond's videos, and but I was like I didn't want to, the cousin that I have, I didn't want to like straight up say, hey, sit down, I want to show you a video. Like if you go on Raymond's channel, see he has like a health testimony. He has talks about his near death experience. I mean, God has truly blessed this man with content, and so I wanted my cousin to see this, right? I wanted my cousin to see just one of Ray's videos, just one of them, because my cousin, I guess he believes in God, but I'm not sure if he's a Christian or not. I'm honestly not sure, and I thought that maybe if he watched one of Ray's videos and one of Ray's testimonies, it could help him like grow in his faith, because God has really used Raymond's videos to bring souls to him. And so I wanted one of my cousins to see this, right? So, but I didn't want to like send him a link or have him say, "Hey, sit down and watch this video with me." Like I was being cowardly about it. So I went to God and I'm like, "God, you have to get one of my cousins to watch this video." Because I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna make him watch it. I'm like, God, you have to do it. So I cried out to God, and what's interesting about this answered prayer is that not only did God answer my prayer, but He gave me confirmation. So I cried out to God that, God, you gotta make my cousin watch one of Ray's videos. So God answered my prayer, and I know He answered my prayer because He gave me confirmation. Because after I prayed about this, I was just hanging out with my cousin. He was over at my place, and just like randomly, I don't know, I don't remember what we were talking about. Just randomly, he told me he saw some video on YouTube, and I'm like, "What video did you see?" And then he started describing Raymond, and then I remembered God reminded me that you prayed about this, and I answered your prayer that your cousin should watch one of Ray's videos, right? And then my cousin, I know he watched it because he told me he watched one of Ray's videos. And then I'm like, wow, truly, God didn't have to give me confirmation. God could have just answered my prayer and not like showed me that He answered my prayer. Like I put my faith in Him, I put my trust in Him. He answered my prayer, but not only did He answer my prayer, is that He gave me confirmation that He answered my prayer. And that's how amazing God is. I mean, if you cry out to Him, if you seek Him, God works miracles. I can testify of that. And that's what's so great about it. That's what's so great about being a Christian is that God works miracles. He truly does. He truly does. And I want you guys to pray for my cousin because I want you guys to pray for him. I want you guys to pray that God put it on his spirit so that he turns away from sin, so he becomes born again. I guess that's what I want for all my family members, but please don't forget, please keep my cousin in prayers, and keep Raymond in prayers. And I know he's been going through some trials and tribulations, and God has been using his trials and tribulations so he can make testimonies about it and bring souls to Christ. And but but please pray for Raymond, and also go to his channel. Also, I believe God has blessed him with wonderful content that'll help you out. If you're a new Christian, if you're an old Christian, whatever you may be, there's from every single person in the world you can learn something, and from a man of God you can learn so much more, because sometimes God speaks through people. And so yeah, check out Raymond's channel. It's called the Raymond 86, and keep my cousin in prayers. And I guess thank you for watching, and all glory be to God.